Hey folks, it's Sean McQuills, and welcome back to more Kingdoms and Castles for your viewing enjoyment and my playing pleasure. And this is part 14 of our Arterial Return series. And well, last we left off, we got attacked by Vikings. Unfortunately, they broke through and stole like 11 people from us. But we have over 1,000 people in our wonderful kingdom with only room to still grow and expand. Particularly, we haven't even touched that area. But yeah, we've also segmented off we segmented off one of our new districts over here. This will be primarily just agricultural district. Just left solely for the fact that we're going to just use it to fucking... we're going to just build farms. And we're doing fine, at least food-wise, but the biggest project, probably the most controversial and questionable, although in practice and in theory I think it's the smartest of the projects, we are going ahead and gold? Sure. Viking smite, interesting. We are trying to kill off these wolves here to secure the building construction, the building pass of the walls that we want to build. And so we got a lot of wood cutting that needs to get done, and just a lot of stuff in general. So yeah, only about 2 more dens of wolves are left, so we're going to go finish the mission. Kill off these wolves here, and we should be pretty much safe from wolves. This will also give us the ability to kind of put some more foresters here, here, and here. And we'll probably have like maybe a small little fishing village, or like a little port village over here. I think that would be no neat. But yeah, we obviously are just kind of neglecting this whole set of fish. But one thing I'm kind of seeing about fish, they don't really feel all too great. And if we're going to have a fishing village, I feel like it'd be better to go over here anyways. I'm not going to be putting many foresters that way at all. But yeah, that's just where I'm currently thinking. I think I want to cut down all of these trees, because I'm going to leave everything else south of here just kind of open. I don't know why, it's just what I want to do, so leave me alone. Don't question me, even though I know my motives and my logic are stupid at times. Believe me, I hate the clouds. Can I get rid of clouds? The clouds are in my way. As much as I like the clouds, they're always in my way somehow. They're never good. They're never right. Oh, there's so much trees we have to cut down now from clear cutting. Get rid of you. Actually, there's a lot of... Oh, that's almost all open over there. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we're almost pretty much good to go. We just need a lot of trees to cut down, which is beautiful. And our soldiers are fighting. That's fantastic. And I think they're done. Yep, all these little dens have been cleared out, so I'm going to send them back over here. I assume they need to recuperate. People have died of old age. Of course, people do die all the time. Which is great. Okay, I still don't get the point of this witch. I guess she just helps you. What happens? I want to find out what happens if you don't help them. Like, I get the feeling that they just, like, start cursing you and stuff, and then you're like, oh no. And you just get, like, fucking plagues and Viking raids, like, at random. I feel like that would be a pretty good guess, if I had to say anything, based off no knowledge whatsoever. But with all these trees getting cut down, I'm going to just use our vast quantity of stone. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep expanding the stone wall. The forest wall, we'll say. The great forest wall. Why is there a tree there? There's trees here. I want these trees cut down, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say. It's not just a place of men. We got women here, too. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Cut down these trees. I'm going to cut this all down. Cut that all down. I got a job to do. I need a wall built. I've used almost all of our stone for this, but I do not care. I want more. I require more stone. But yeah, we'll maybe put a small little village on the inside over here too. I don't plan on using all of this, obviously. But yeah, I'm not going to claim all of this territory for the kingdom. There's no need. It's superfluous to do it. I'm using words. Yeah, I'm using big words now, folks. And we're going to queue up the rest of these walls, and hopefully we'll get to see all these walls built. There's a good chance they'll get broken down by Vikings. That's to be expected, and garrisoning them is a whole nother issue. Now just look at them go. Look at the peasants fucking go. Look at them fucking go. Oh my god, they're just hauling. They want these walls built. They know what's up. This is the happiness loss. Oh, that's... Why is it trending towards 68? What's going on? Now it's going to 77. What is happening? So, okay, whatever. Can we get those trees cut down, please? I think everyone's on builder duty. That's probably why those trees are getting cut down. Look at them all just haul stone, though. I mean, for stone, we're at least making like 176 per year, so it's like we might have depleted most of our resources, but it's not too terrible. I'm going to get our guys to recuperate here, actually. So they're going to go inside that wonderful little thing and hopefully heal back up. They're good to go. These guys actually don't need to recuperate, and neither do them, so they're all good. Send them back over. People are just dying in stone cutting accidents. I don't know why it's becoming the most common. That's a gate. We don't want a gate there. We want a castle block. Can we get this one tree cut? Does this tree... Don't tell me it regrew. Why did this one tree regrow so fast? We cut down that tree. I have to watch this tree now just to make sure it gets... There we go. Jesus. Okay. And so for this weird little sector of our kingdom, we're not going to have any... I mean, I'm going to be putting... What's the best way to put it? I will be putting, like, I guess, gate towers. Not because we need them, like we need gates, but because, at least, I mean, maybe we'll put a gate over here. That'll be the only one. But we need towers, we need ballistas, that kind of stuff. So this one's going to be a bit special. And for now, this will have to do. I don't really plan on actually garrisoning this walls or anything. What I might be looking to do here is, rather than garrison the walls and stuff like that, is just, what's the word for it? It's the best word to say. Let's do this. There's also the big thing that I want to also start improving walls all over the kingdom, because that's just going to help us in general. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if I really need them on the ocean over here, but I'm still going to do it because I don't care. And that's going to bring our stone reserves even lower, but oh well. I should probably get ballistas on that tower, this one spot. I think having more ballistas here would probably help, essentially, since we don't have... If they're going to go through the walls, it's going to funnel them in there. At least they'll funnel them back out. I don't know where the next dragons are going to come. Dragons don't scare me as much as Vikings do. They just cause damage. Vikings are at least like a little bit more, I feel like, threatening in some ways. I feel like I should train some more soldiers, though. I feel like I definitely should. Not fully staffed. Why are we not fully staffed? Because everyone's on builder job, huh? We got a lot of builders. I imagine now we got a lot of idols. Yep. There they go. Back into their training days. Wonderful. And the nice thing about soldiers, technically, if we disbanded soldiers, they go right back to the population. So that's fine and dandy. Do I want archers? If I do archers, there's not really a downside, I should say. If I do archers, it's going to allow us. We've actually got like no one able to get onto the walls over here. It's maybe not the best idea. I will do that. That should suffice for now. Oh my god, I've got also no wall access over here. What is wrong with me? Because if we build archers, it's going to allow us to shoot. I just don't know if they're going to be too effective. I feel like soldiers are just better to use in general. And so I'm more keen to train soldiers than not. Do we really not have anyone? Okay. Can we kill this dragon before it just does a fucking run? Please kill it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's so scary to see sometimes. Okay, so now we have people idling again. Yeah, if people are idling, I see no reason not to train another swordman squad. I think it would be better that way anyways. Training would go back pretty fast since everyone's there. They would just need the tool sword. That's pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We got that. The whole forest district is now nice and safe. We just got to work on farms. I think because to support a bigger population, we're going to definitely need farms. We're not losing any food to exposure, so this is just actually a pure loss at this point. It's not terrible. Oh, I see. Okay, see, it's changed back again. For some reason, it keeps defaulting. back to the blue line. And I'm not going to bother changing it anymore since apparently it doesn't matter what I do. But yeah, these guys are nice and finished. Send them over. And now I got 4 of them who we'll probably use to defend, so to say. I might just have 2. I might just split it up into 2 and 2. But I get the feeling that if I'm going to use this as a kind of a choke point, I might as well just put ballistas and archer towers down on them. Because this is pretty much going to send them right through here. So I feel like they'll have immediate access if they come from over here. Again, this is wishful thinking. I got no idea if that's actually going to be the case or not. But yeah, next attack is not for 4 years. 6 people are joining. That's because we have people dying. We're doing fine on a lot of resources. We definitely could use more tools. And so because of that, I think I'm going to switch over. He's not making armaments, but this one is. I'm going to switch them all over to tools. Because I don't think we need more armaments. It only costs like 17 to train people. But we need tools for a lot of stuff. So, might be just better. How's charcoal doing? We got a large stockpile of charcoal. We're doing fantastic in charcoal. Okay. So then what we need is food. We need food. We need roads built now inside of the walls of this new district over here. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of do kind of just run it along the edge of the wall like I normally do. I'll leave that spot open for something. Come on, let's just connect the walls up. Do it like this. Again, this is just a massive agricultural district, so I'm not too worried about how things look. We could do... The only reason I'm inclined to leave this open like that is because... 2, 3, we can... I'm probably going to put like a... No, maybe not a pig farm there. I don't know what I'm going to put there, actually. I could do... orchards, more orchards. That's actually not a bad idea. But yeah, all that stuff needs to be built. I'm probably going to go ahead and actually more roads like that there. Probably do this with the roads, as weird as that looks. And do this as well. That'll be fine. I don't know. Does that give us full coverage to build? It does. Okay. So we have full coverage to build inside now. We've got like... We almost have like no iron because we're always turning iron to stuff, which is fine. It's not a problem. We'll be looking on time. 12 minutes in. 13 technically. Closer to 13. How are we doing though? Forest is doing fine. I really hope the wolves can't repopulate the dens because that would be annoying to deal with. It's not like the end of the world. It's easy. I'm just really curious to see where the also wonderful Vikings will come from next. I feel like I should just stick a ballista here. This is weird, but like I feel like we need a ballista on this wall because they're gonna just keep hitting this one part of the wall. We can eventually get rid of it. Ooh, I think that's our next big project actually. Is rather than focus on expansion, obviously we want to get more people in. I do really want to start focusing, rather than focusing outwards, but improving the walls and defenses that we have for the districts we already have established. Because that'll give us more range. I really want to build the walls up. Because like 1 block walls, yeah, they do their job, but they keep stuff out. Wait, hold on. Oh god, this is so beautiful. That's so cool looking. Oh, that's actually beautiful. And then the walls around the forest actually, like the downward. Can I zoom? Oh my! I can zoom more in. Oh wait, we can just walk up. Yo, wait, hold on. Oh my god, this is so cool. And then we can like kind of turn. Turning is a bit weird. Honestly, turning is definitely not as good as it normally is. Well, that's actually not that great, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool to see. Oh, that's one big road. Yeah, the fact that we can just wait. Oh my god, I'm seeing like the archer schools next to each other. The manors here. You can just walk through, take a turn, see the fucking treasury. Pass down here, go see the keep. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted. I just have not noticed that before, and that's fucking phenomenal. When I say the effort, oh god, Quill's curses. What am I gonna do? I'm just really happy with how that looks. Okay, one thing I do want to probably figure out what I want to do is where do I want to stick the storage stuff? Oh, I gotta figure out where I'm going to stick wells. You know, I was thinking if I might just do this. So I'm going to return here. I'm going to at least set up the produce storage. I'm going to do a produce storage there. And then I'm going to stick orchard. I gotta figure out where I want to put the wells, where I want to put the windmills, pig farms, all that kind of stuff, all that jazz. I gotta figure that out. Because this is a massive area. And 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do, I feel like pig farms would be better just going down here. Butchers don't need charcoal, right? It just acts as more storage for pork. So we'll do that. We'll probably designate this area for, actually, let's not build that just yet. We'll designate this little area for the more pig farms. Probably this area will be wheat, largely wheat, maybe as well as this one. I gotta figure out where I want to put the produce storage and like the wheat storage, all that kind of stuff. All that jazz. Probably closer to the wall over here. That's not produce storage, that is the wrong thing. Probably want to do... We've got plenty of, I feel like, bakers in the area. So we'll do that with the produce storage. And that should be fine. We're also not going to, if we build all the farms now, we won't have enough people to work it. So we'll definitely need to expand more, at least housing in the future. But, you know, it's just district planning. I like it. I like this district planning. This looks nice. I feel like I want to be able to... Oh, Vikings are coming. Okay. So they're... Oh, okay. So this is going to be a nice test of our plan. So I get the feeling they're going to come right through this choke point, as we kind of anticipated. So I'm going to have my soldiers on standby over here, because they're going to be just facing off against a whole bunch of soldiers. Their archer towers are going to do damage coming in. These ogres are hopefully going to ignore the walls. Yeah, they're going to try filtering right in through there. Archers are going to shoot off here. The hordes of soldiers coming through. There they go. So they're filtering right through, just like we thought. And because their ogres are down, so they have no more ogre support. They're burning crops, that's to be expected. I want to hold the gates. I want to prevent them from leaving now. So we have the support over here. Those guys are going to get away. I don't think they have any people with them. So we did a fine job there. Those guys don't even look like they just embarked. And that's going to be the end of that evasion. I don't know why we have trauma. Our soldiers did a fantastic job. This guy took a beating. So we're going to send him off. Although these guys look like they're in perfect health. So we're going to send them back over as well. Oh fuck, I didn't even check to see if they were coming from a different angle. It doesn't look like it. Okay, good. It was just that. Fantastic. Good job, soldiers. Fantastic job. You guys did great. I am proud of you. Your king is very proud of you. So they grabbed the people like we thought. That actually allows us. I feel like having choke points, allowing the bandits into your territory is better than not. I feel like that's a weird thing to say, but I feel like at least some people would understand what I'm trying to get at there. Is allowing them through is actually allowed to bait them into the battle, and then blocking off the exit with your soldiers pretty much means it's okay. And why not just have the gate there anyways, have them break through the gate? Well, because with what I'm noticing the AI pathing, if they notice an easy way into a populated area, they'll strive for that rather than actually trying to force down a gate unless it's like way too far away. So if I did have the gate here, they could go for here or here, it wouldn't matter. If I left an opening down here, it won't really matter, to be honest. They're going to break through. I don't have any defenses down there. But, it just feels... I feel like I don't know. I hope you folks can understand what I'm trying to say. I feel like it makes sense, but I feel like it's also confusing. I'm confusing myself when I say it anyways. Okay. Do we want to build towers down here on this little Noria? It feels weird that's the only Noria we have without the 2 towers on the side. Yeah, we need a lot of wood. We still have a lot of idle people. So we can definitely build some more farms and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do, actually, is probably do myself the favor. I'm going to build a reservoir. I'm actually going to put it right here. And the reason for that, it'll cover almost everything. If I put it right here, this would actually be perfect. Problem is I have a road around it. Let's demolish this road. And I'll just surround it with other roads. Just do this for the roads. Little augmentation to the area. And then we'll build the reservoir inside there. This whole reservoir will literally irrigate everything that we could possibly want to put here. And only to match that, we're going to put down a... We're going to just feed this through. Is there a reason I can't send that through there? For some reason that just seems to glitch out. Hopefully we have the range to do this. Oh, we need like 1 more stone. You're kidding me. Like 10 more stone. So we're going to order all that to be built. I'm hoping this isn't too far of a pathway for this reservoir. Because, I mean, this is just like the best reservoir placement I can think of for this. It covers it covers the whole district, pretty much. Which is fantastic. And, I mean, technically we could replace this with a fountain. If we wanted to. It's not a bad idea, we could. Oh, speaking of fountains, hold on. I just realized. This reservoir. How much do fountains cost? Not that much. So I'll focus on building the aqueducts first. I just are praying that it makes it there. So when I get the stone built there, then I'm going to demolish this, and this, and this, those 3, and in their places, I'm going to build fountains. Because they provide a happiness bonus, and they also provide water, and, yeah, they provide water, and also firefighting bonus. So that is, I think, the best thing I can do there. Let's just hope that this water makes it. It's not too far. Come on, let's get these aqueducts built. Faster, people, faster. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, hold on. How does this look from the ground view, too? That looks so cool. That looks so nice. So, come on, get that one more built. Just get that last one built. We're so close. Get it built. We're doing so good. We've got a lot of wood. We're doing fantastic on wood. We're doing fine on wood. We're actually getting plus... I don't know if that's going to change. If we're getting, I think, more tools that are finally being used. Maybe not, actually. Or maybe they are. We actually might have more tools than not. Come on, can we get this one last aqueduct built, please? It's like the last thing we need to be built. How are we doing on time? 23 minutes in. Okay, come on. There we go. So the reservoir is indeed properly fueled. These have fountain bonus. They have drinking water. I don't see a fountain bonus. Have I been lied to? Okay, well, let's look at something. Oh, wait. Oh? I think... Okay, so it's actually only a bonus of 2 compared to the normal 5. Okay, also, I'm starting to get annoyed seeing these wooden walls. But I feel like at this point, like, they just might stay there for a while. Yeah, it really is weird seeing that these aqueducts can run through the walls. I don't know why that is allowed, but it just is. But we still have 23 idle workers. More people who need to be idled or put to work. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and start building. If you want to do windmills, what's the most efficient windmill pattern? I feel like putting windmills on these lands here is probably the best, because we can't actually put anything since they're barren. Wait, no, these aren't barren. No, they are barren. I'm just stupid. Oh, this is fertile. Wait, what? Is that not extremely fertile? What is with these lands? That's fertile. This is fertile. Do they look different when they're receiving irrigation? Is that what it is? It must. Yeah, it does. Okay. I was just saying, like, why is there 3 different... I did not notice that earlier. Because this is actually fertile land, but this is irrigation fertile land. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to do then... I don't need many more people in military training, so we technically have like a good 30 jobs to work with here. These windmills are going to get built. That's going to leave us with some farms to put around them. There's also still windmills over here I want to build. So, I'm going to do this. This will be pretty much perfect radius. This is going to overlap a bit with those spots. This will provide the least overlapping. This kind of just one awkward area now that I have to work with. So if I do this, it's pretty much overlapping with 2 spaces. It's not really worth it to put it here. It's only 3 spaces. If I do it there, the best I'm going to get is 3 spaces. So, okay, well, I'll just bite the bullet. And what we're going to do? Farms galore. And that'll be all. That'll be all she wrote. This will be a perfect little farm. We'll just see. We're gonna have wheat here, or orchards here, wheat there, pigs here. These 2, probably a mixture of both wheat and orchards, depending on how many pigs you can fit in here. Just actually, let's just see. I'm not gonna put any down. At the very least, we can fit 1, 2, 3. Not the most efficient. We do 1, 2. It's the best way for me to do this. So fit 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. I don't think I can fit anything else. See, I can only fit 3 in there. What about here? 1, 2, 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can fit it there. No. Okay. Well, that's what you get for doing weird layouts. But I mean, oh well. At least people will have more food going around. As for jobs, we got no one in military training. We actually almost have enough people. Technically, we do have enough people. It's just people who keep dying every single year. So we should be getting more than enough food now. Plus 72. It's actually not great, not terrible. But yeah. I mean, look at them just haul. They're just hauling food all the way over to the market. Why don't they just stick it? See, one thing, I wish they would focus on sticking the farm, or this stuff, into... Yes, we lost a lot to exposure there. I mean, a lot to exposure. But we still made a lot more. Oh, there's dragons coming. Okay. Oh, big boy dragon, too. Hello. Oh, you're going to go right through the area where I think I don't have that many... Oh, you're going for like one of my most heavily, densely populated areas. Can you not burn? Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was terrifying. My fucking heart dropped. He was coming in for that burning swoop. Oh, Christ. Okay, at least this one gets absolutely demolished. Yeah, bigger walls. We need bigger walls. That's a big thing to focus on. It's a lot of stuff we need. It's a lot of stuff we need here. I'll probably start expanding out this way. I want to start conquering this, like, or claiming this area of land after I'd, like, take over this area over here. Because there's not much else at this point. We'll do here. Maybe do a little small fishing village there. Just a small one. And then, oh, we actually could claim this little island too or something. I don't know what I'd use it for, but we could claim it. Although it'll probably be attached there. And, yeah, we'll work from there. There's just a lot of stuff to work with. It's like I've definitely built upon a lot of land. It's just there's still a lot more land to build upon. Oh, I've completely forgot about something. Research. We can research to make stuff better. And one thing, some of these researchers don't really seem that great. Obviously, they improve construction techniques, reduces construction costs by 10% for wood and 5% for stone. It's not like crazy or anything. I don't think you can't stack these researchers on top of each other, which is the only negative thing. But something as getting improved bread ovens, that's not a bad idea. That would definitely help. As well as stronger sales would be helpful, but not for the immediate time. I could see instant buy as well. But what I'm going to start researching is the Ballista Tech. And the reason I'm going to research that is because our ballistas, I feel like ballistas tend to be more useful in general, because dragons and ogres are definitely far more dangerous enemies than just the normal Vikings. So yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm sitting at. But we'll get that money back anyways. Tax revenues somehow down. I don't know why. 496 pay to soldiers is a lot of soldier pay. But anything to keep our kingdom safe. And yeah, I mean, just look at that. This little planning, this planning is weird, but it just feels right. It feels good. It feels appropriate. And of course, we've built over here, secured the forest, and we've got to start planning to build over here. Just figure out what we're going to do. More industry, more housing, more of that kind of stuff. Make what we can do. But yeah, other than that, folks, I think I'm over at this point. So I got nothing else in this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more in the future, you know what to do. This has been Jumping Quills, and I'll see you folks in the next one.